Everybody, welcome to my channel. Everything I say is alleged, my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Let's get into this review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. This may be my shortest review ever. I felt like this was a filler episode. It was just full of... That's all I'm going to say. So we back at the spa with Kiki trying to get her point across to Stormy. Stormy whole issue with Kiki was her saying anything about Tisha's infidelity. Tisha don't want to discuss it. She don't want to bring it up, but Stormy gonna get her point across. Okay. Stormy basically was saying that, yeah, I said things, but I didn't say what you said, Kiki. And if you felt like I was saying something wrong, you should have shut me down. But Stormy, you knew her cousin was there. You knew Kimmy was there. That's her family. And you was just all right talking about it. So why should Kiki have to shut you down? You a grown woman. You shouldn't be speaking on nobody's marriages, because when people start talking about your marriage, maybe then you'll understand. Mel decides to leave. She said, this ain't no doggone spa day. Okay, this ain't how I do my spa days. So she talking all lightly like, this is not what I want to do. And Stormy was like, yeah, we talking, getting points, of course. To Mel's point, we at a spa day. We could have did this around some food and a table. That was the end of that. I don't even want to talk about that no more. It was so whack. Forgive me if the lineup is out of order, but we next have Marcel talking with his business partner at Skull offices, okay, that he kicked Tisha out of. And basically they had a whole conversation of how he's happy to have his business partner to help him grow his business, blah, 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 blah. They get into Tisha being part of the business and the partner having to tell Marcel that Tisha would be a big asset in the business. And he wished that he would have let his ex-wife be more of a partner. Marcel said he's a protector and that he shields her from a lot of stuff. Blah, 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 blah. That took him home to Tisha to tell Tisha that he was being a protector and he just wanted to protect her and he's making her a sheep. Child, I can't. These scenes were so forced. I just can't. This coming from a man for 5 seasons who said he want his wife to be at home cooking and cleaning and being a housewife. Let me bring it back down. Can people change? Maybe. But, Marcel and Tisha, 17 years of marriage, and on year 18, he want to change. So let's move on to Kimmy getting Tisha and Mel together, child. So Kimmy says she want to get the ladies, well, pretty much Mel and Tisha together because it seemed like they're moving forward after the Kimmy's party and the spa party. She feels like they can move forward. Mel says, here we are in front of each other after a couple of months ago, Tisha calling her a dark soul. But here we go. So pretty much the whole meeting was for Mel to let us know that she's having her tea party so that people can learn how to communicate with each other respectfully. And Tisha wanting to put out her expo. I don't know if that was to outshine Mel. She kept talking about how we got degrees and do this in the community and blah, 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 blah. The same person who says she don't like to talk too much about her things she do in her life. Well, she changed that this season. So here we go with Tisha trying to outshine whoever. So they had a scene with Martell, Maurice, and Marcel, and it was so unforgettable. I don't even remember what happened. So let's move on to this business expo meeting who office is that y'all meeting in? Whose office is that? Is that something Tisha rented? Because Marcel kicked her out. Whose office is that? Well, truth be told, Skull ain't big enough to hold a meeting, so I guess they had to get an office for this, huh? So they get into the meeting. Everybody finally arrived. Martell acting like he's surprised that Melody gonna be there. He gonna move the doggone chair like she gonna sit beside him. You know she was not coming in there to sit beside you, okay? He says that they going through a lot with the courts and everything, but why that had to be brought up at this meeting, I don't know, because Martell got to make it about him, as usual. So he gets in his confessional talking about him and Mel are going through a whole lot of stuff with the custody and courts and stuff like that, and he hope it's not tension. Child, Mel walked in there like he ain't even exist. I started cracking the hell up. So Tisha and Marcel do their presentation. Tisha reading from the screen about what this business expo is for. Although you said you was passionate about it, you came up with the idea. It really sound like somebody wrote that for you, so that's why you had to read it. But anyway, let's move on. So they present their business expo idea. In the confessionals, Marcel says something about it not being a comeback group, but the Blaque Expo. Kimmy says this is the comeback group repurposed. But Tisha want to claim it as her idea, but okay. So Mel asked the question, let's get down to business. What's y'all's budget? How much are y'all gonna pay y'all speakers? And Tisha was stuck. She was like, what? She said she wanted this to be a free event. She didn't want to charge nobody, but if y'all want to be paid, we can go back and charge people. So Kimmy comes in and asks her business question. So is this y'all event and y'all want us to participate? Or is this a group event? So if y'all get a sponsorship that gives y'all $100,000, that's just money for y'all, meaning Marceau and Tisha. And both of them look stuck at this point. So Marceau had to think quick on his feet. He was saying, no, we was going to hold the event. We was going to pick up pretty much all of the expenses. Child, I can't. Who have this grand idea to hold an event but can't answer none of the questions that are really valid coming from Kimmy and Mel? Those are really valid questions, and they couldn't answer not one of them. Either. But let's go back to Martell asking, whispering to Marceau, asked Mel what's her fee. She shut their asses down real quick. None of your damn business. First of all, Martell, you don't know nothing about business. That's why you're in there snickering about her fee. It's sad you've been in that marriage for so long and ain't learned not a thing from that woman. It's really sad. This whole Black Business Expo meeting was given. Tisha ain't really come up with the idea. Somebody brainstormed with her, maybe production, I don't know, to come up with this idea. But it ain't play out like she wanted it to play out. She just thought everybody was going to volunteer to help out. Like, it don't work like that, sis. Come to the table better next time. The woman with all these degrees and this play business acumen. Damn. I be wanting to root for you, Tisha. I was rooting for you. I be wanting to root for you for real. Because I know what it's like to have kids, be a single mom in a marriage, because you're a single mom in a marriage. And, getting these degrees, getting your masters and everything. But, girl, you got to come better. I'm not convinced. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when my next video comes out. Share the video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.